working when my son had special needs, what I can say is that for many years thereafter, and I'm still kind of coming out of it, he's 6 years old, but I think it just clarified purpose. And what it did is it drew me to the details of my own life. I think I was making films and escaping the domestic realm of attention. You know, I was like making films about paying attention, or, you know, making films about love. But I think what it did was I remember there was a social psychologist that came over to work with our son because he was pulling adults into different rooms. Mm-hmm. And she said, I know exactly what the problem already is. You know, I know that it's the fact that you're in the room, but you're not really in the room. You're somewhere else. And that way you're showing up is actually creating a feeling that that your son believes you don't want to be with him. Mm. And I turned to my wife and I said, is that how I'm showing up? I'm here all the time physically. She said, yeah, most times you're not fully present. You're somewhere else in your head, and it's a devastating feeling. And so the woman was like, well, where are you? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. In my mind, as I'm attempting to be a good dad and be present with my family, I'm creating my films, right? I'm creating my films about, or I'm studying the thing that ultimately is going to help my film. But I'm never in total contact with the people that I actually love. And this goes back to the question about being outsider. Yep. So she came, I think, from a more secular standpoint. She's like, you know, you just need to be with your son for 15 minutes a day. Go where he goes, be with him, watch his breathing, watch his eyes, be fully mindful with him. And that will satiate him and make him feel like his father's actually seeing him and wanting to be with him, that he won't be doing this weird thing. And that changed the behavior completely. But I think what it did more than anything for me was, in regards to my filmmaking and my career, I realized I wanted to do a lot more living than creating. You know, I wanted to get into the details of my family's life. I wanted to double down on the relationships that I had and get much closer in attention and in presence with people that I love. And so I would say filmmaking took a secondary sort of place in my life where it was always kind of a primary thing. Right. And I think I'm still probably there, you know, where I would say surely relationships are more important than achievements.